Okay, good morning. So today we are going to look at sectors. All right, that's pertaining to circles. Okay, so let's define a sector of a circle. All right, and now a sector of a circle is a region bounded by two radii and an arc. If you remember clearly, last week we looked at an arc. The length of an arc, we said the length of an arc is theta over 360 times 2 pi r. If you remember that, you can go back to the last video to get that. So a sector of a circle is a region bounded by two radii and an arc. Alright, so we have something like this. And then we have the center of the circle. We have two radii. We have two radii. That's radius here. And then we have an arc. So this region is called a sector. This is a sector. This is a sector. Is that clear? Now, you're going to observe that this region too is also an arc. Last class I called it a major arc. Alright? And then this is two radii too. So this region too is a sector, alright, but is a smaller is a bigger sector. So this is a major sector while this is a minor sector. Is that clear? So a sector of a circle is a region bounded by two radii and an arc. Is that clear? Now, there are two things we need to learn under sectors. Number one is we need to find the area of a sector, and then number two, we need to look for the perimeter of a sector. So those are two important things that we need to consider when we are dealing with sectors. So let's go straight. I hope you've taken note of this. Let's go straight to this. All right. Let's take note of the fact that this is a sector. This is a sector. That other region too is a sector, but let's pick this. This radius. So let's start with perimeter of a sector. Perimeter of a sector. Please pay attention. Perimeter of a sector. Now remember that this is radius, and this is arc. And the word perimeter means the total, the addition of all the sides of a shape. If you ask to find the perimeter of a rectangle or a perimeter of a square, or we're saying that the addition of all the sides of that rectangle or all the sides. So the perimeter of this sector would be this side plus this side plus this side. Alright, so we say perimeter equals this radius plus this radius plus, this is an arc, plus length of an arc. Alright, that will be r plus r is 2r plus length of an arc. So we now recall that length of an arc is theta over 360 times 2 pi r. Pay attention to this. Theta over 360 times 2 pi r. So that means that the perimeter of a sector equals to 2r plus theta over 360 times 2 pi r. So that is the formula for finding the perimeter of a sector. Is that clear? Alright, so 2r plus theta over 360 times 2 pi r. Or we say 2r plus length of an arc. Is either you pick this, or you pick that, as the case may be. Now, let me rub this off and let's look at how to find the area of a sector. The area of a sector. Remember that I said there are two things that are important when it comes to sectors. It is the area of a sector and the perimeter of a sector. So please pay attention. So how do we find the area of a sector? The formula is simple. It is simply theta over 360 times pi r squared. That is the formula for finding area of a sector. Theta over 360 times pi r squared. This formula is similar to length of an arc. Length of an arc is theta over 360 times 2 pi r. So it's quite similar, but they are not the same. So you must be able to differentiate between length of an arc and perimeter of a sector. Is that clear? All right, so we're going to take one or two examples, and then I'm going to give you a classwork. I'm going to send a classwork to you on this area. Okay, let's continue. All right, so let's take a question. Let's take a question. All right, now let's take a question. This question says the angle subtended by a sector of a circle is 70 degrees if the perimeter of the sector is 105 centimeters. Calculate the radius. Calculate the radius. Is that clear? Calculate the radius. All right. So now that's question 1. Let me give you question 2. Number 2, it says calculate the perimeter of a sector which subtends an angle of 90 degrees at the center of a circle with radius 21 centimeters. So those are 2 questions that we are going to be solving. Please pay attention to that on the perimeter. The first one is the angle subtended by a sector of a circle is 70 degrees. If the perimeter of the sector is 105 centimeters, calculate the radius of the circle. The next one says calculate the perimeter of a sector which subtends an angle of 90 degrees at the center of a circle with radius 21 centimeters. Now, I'm taking it because I wanted to write this down before I go to the solution, because I'm going to rub it off. And I want to solve the number 2, the second question first. Then we'll look at the first question. Is that clear? All right, so write that down, and then we quickly go to what we have for, we're going to quickly go to the solution. Okay, let me solve number 1 first. Let me solve this number 2 first. Calculate the perimeter of a sector which subtends an angle of 90 degrees at the center of a circle with radius 21 centimeters. So now, what is the formula of finding perimeter of a sector? What's the formula? Remember, solution number 2, perimeter of sector equals to 2r plus theta over 360 times 2 pi r. Okay, so in this case, our radius is 21 centimeters, and our angle theta, which is just 90 degrees. Are you with me? So our perimeter of sector will be 2 times 21 plus, please pay attention, 2 times 21 plus 90 over 360 times 2 times, what's our pi? Pi 22 over 7 times 22 over 7 times, what's our radius? 21. Okay, so now let's take it. Now you are taking it separately. 2 times 21 separately. 90 over 360 times 2 times 22 over 7 times 2, 21 separately. Please pay attention to that. Is that clear? All right, 2 times 21, 42 plus 90 year 1, 90 and 360, 4, right? Now, I'm trying to see if I can solve it without using a calculator. All right, 2 year 1, 2 in 4, 2. 2 year 1, 2 in 22, 11. Then 7 year 1, 7 in 21, 3. So we have 42 plus 1 times 11, 11, 11 times 3, 33. So we have 42 plus 33 is 75. Remember that we are finding perimeter, so it's 75 centimeters. Is that clear? It's 75 what? Centimeters. Okay? Right, so that solves the question. Is that clear? Okay, so I believe this is clear, right? Okay, so let's go to the number 1, which we're supposed to solve first, but I felt I should take this first. Okay. Let's look at number 1. Number 1 question says, now pay attention. It says, let me. All right. The angle subtended by a sector of a circle is 70 degrees. If the perimeter of the sector is 105 centimeters, calculate the radius. All right. The angle is 70 degrees. This is number 1 solution. The angle is 70 degrees. Okay. And the perimeter of sector is 105 centimeters. Calculate the radius. We are looking for radius. So let's write the formula. Perimeter of sector equals to 2r, plus theta over 360 times 2 pi r. Am I right? So what's 2r? We don't know. Now our perimeter of sector is 105. So we say 105 equals, we don't know r, so right, 2r. You get that? Plus theta over 360, that will be 70 over 360 times 2 times 22 over 7 times r. We don't know r. Is that clear? So we have 105 equals to 2r. Please, these two they are separate. 2r and these are 2 different things. So don't mix it up. Is that clear? Alright, so we have 2r plus, here 0 cancels 0. 7 cancels 7. Okay. 2 in 36, we have 18. 2 in 22, we have 11. And 2 in 18, 9. Let me take that again. 0 cancels 0, 7 cancels 7 here. 2 in 36, we have 18. Are you with me? Okay. Then 2 in 22, 11. 2 in 18, 9. So what we have left is, do you get that? It's 2r plus 11r over 9. Is that clear? Is that clear? Alright, so we have 2r over 1. We're going to find LCM. 105 equals to, we find LCM 9. 1 in 9, 9. 9 times 2r, 18r. Plus 9 in 9, 1 times 11r, 11r. Is that clear? Okay, so let me just, I don't want to take it down too much. Alright, so we have 105 equals to 18r plus 11r is 29r over 9. Is that clear? So we can cross multiply. So we have 29r equals to 105 times 9. Is that clear? Is that clear? Okay, so we have divide both sides by 29. Divide both sides by 29. So we have r equals to 105 times 9 over 29. If you solve it using a calculator, you will have r equals to 32.6 centimeters. Is that clear? R equals to 32.6 centimeters. Okay, so we stop here today. Next class, I'm going to give you, we're going to look at questions surrounding areas of a sector. Okay, but I'm going to still send a class up to you after this video. Thank you. Have a beautiful day.